Okay, guys, let's start. Okay, in the previous two lessons, we learned about customary units of weight and length. And today's lesson, we are going to talk about customary units of liquid volume. Okay, so let's start with this problem. Let's unlock the problem here. Liquid volume is the measure of the capacity a liquid occupies. Some basic units for measuring liquid volume are gallon, half gallons, and quarter pence and cups. Okay, that the measure of or that the units of measuring liquid volume. Okay, so we have another small unit, the smallest unit of measuring liquid volume, which is fluid ounce. So this fluid ounces is the smallest unit of measuring liquid volume. Okay, let me explain it for you by this example. Let's ask a question here. How does the size of a gallon compare to the size of a quart? Okay, as you see here from this model, 1 gallon equal 4 quarts. So we can say 1 gallon is 4 times as much as 1 quart. So if you need to convert from gallon to quart, so you have to multiply by 4. Okay? Okay. To make myself more clear about this, let me show you this model. As you see here in this model will help us to convert between the units of measuring fluid liquids or liquid units. Okay, so the big G that you see here, okay, let me draw it for you. The big G here, it denotes 2 gallon because it starts with G. So the big G here is gallon, okay? And we have, after gallon, we have another unit, which is quart, So quart here will be 4. So we have 4 quarts in 1 gallon. So if you want to convert between gallon to quart, you have to multiply by 4. So gallon to quart, you have to multiply by 4. Okay, because it's quart here and we have 4 Q's and Q here is a sign of quart, that the abbreviation of quarts. Okay, so we have 4 quarts in 1 gallon. Okay, and inside each quart, we have 2 pence, 2 pence, as you see here. So inside each quart, 2 pints. So if you want to convert from quarts to pint or pint, you have to multiply by 2 because each quart equal 2 pence. Okay, after that, in each pint, we have 2 cups. So we have a small c here, and it's the abbreviation 2 cups because cups starts with C. Okay. So if you want to convert from pint to cups, so you need to multiply by 2 again. Okay. Now, if I ask someone of you, can you tell me how many pence in 1 gallon? Okay, I'll ask Ryan.
Mr. Mo'men, do we write gallons to QT?
What?
Do you write in a notebook?
The quart, the abbreviation of the quart is QT.
Yeah.
Quart. And the abbreviation of pint is PT.
Yeah, Mr. Mo'men, I'm trying to say is, do we write in a notebook?
Yeah. We can write it in notebook, or if you can't write it or draw it in your notebook, you can take a screenshot. Okay?
Mr. Mo'men, you unmuted me.
Yeah, by accident, my dear. Okay, Ryan, can you help me to find how many quarts or how many pints or pence in 1 gallon? How many pence in 1 gallon?
How many pence in 1 gallon?
Okay, so how many P in this big G?
4. Wait, the whole?
Yeah.
8.
8, excellent. So if you want to convert from gallon to pint, so you have to multiply by what?
4.
By 4 or 8. Multiply by 8, okay? Because we have 8 pence in 1 gallon, okay? Okay, thank you so much, Ryan.
You're
Yes,
welcome.
Faris Salamin.
Yeah.
Okay, Faris,
Yes.
I ask you, how many, let's say, cups in 1 gallon? How many cups in 1 gallon?
Yeah.
What?
16.
Yeah, so we have 16 cups in 1 gallon. So you have to multiply by 16 if you need to convert from gallon to cups. Okay, thank you so much, Faris Salamin. Okay, the next one, Ahmed Al-Shamasi.
Hey.
Okay, Ahmed, if I ask you how many cups in 1 quart?
In 1 quart,
Yeah.
it is 24. I'm 25.
Okay, quart is Q. So the abbreviation of quart is Q, right?
Yeah.
So how many cups? And the cups, the abbreviation of the cups is C. Okay, so how many C in 1 Q?
In 1 Q.
Yeah.
There is 2 C's in each P.
No, I'm asking for in 1 Q, in the whole Q.
In the whole Q, 4.
4, excellent. So we have 4 cups in 1 quart, right?
Yeah.
So in this case, we're gonna multiply, when we convert from quart to cups, we're gonna multiply by 4, right?
Yeah.
Because we have 4 cups in 1 quart, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the whole convergence if you need to convert between the units of liquid volume. Okay, so we have only one. Yeah, great, Ahmed Shamasi. Okay, so we have only one is missing here, and it's not in our
lesson.
media. No, it's in our lesson, but it's not in our model here, which is fluid ounces. Okay, and it will be with cups. 1 cup equals 8 fluid ounces. Okay, so if you need to multiply, you're gonna multiply by 8 here. So if you want to convert from cup to fluid ounces, so you have to multiply by 8. Okay, so it's so important to keep in your mind this model because it will help you to memorize the convergence between the units of measuring liquid volume.
I have a question.
Yes, Ahmed.
So, Mr. Mo'men, like from the sense to the letter FL and OZ, do we write them the FL and OZ both?
Yeah, it's not two fluid ounces, okay?
Okay.
That's the smallest unit of measuring volume or liquid volume. Okay, guys, you have 1 minute to picture it or write it. Take your time, and then we're gonna move to the next page. Yeah, great job, Ryan. And if you can to draw this model, and I will send that. Yeah, great, Faris. Thank you. And I will send that on WhatsApp. Okay.
The model like this G?
Yeah, the model like this and the convergence that I wrote it here. Okay.
I wrote the convergence, but
Yeah.
send the big G on WhatsApp
I will send that, my dear. I will send that for you.
I will write the big G and then write everything on it.
Okay. So you have to memorize it, guys, because it's so important to help you to convert between this. Okay, great job, Abdulaziz. Thank you so much, man. Okay, guys, let's back to our lesson. Let's move to the next page. Okay, in this example, we're gonna compare measures. So I need someone to read this for me, please. I need someone else, guys. I need a new faces. Okay, Ali Sihati.
Oh yeah.
Okay, Ali,
Look.
read it for me, please.
Okay. Serena needs to make 3 gallons of lemonade for the lemonade sale. She has a powder mix that makes 350 fluid ounces of lemonade. How can she decide if she has enough powder mix?
Okay, so as you see here, we need to compare between 3 gallons of lemonade and 350 fluid ounces of lemonade or of powder mix. Okay, so let's see how can we convert between it, okay? As we learned before, 1 gallon equals 16 cups, right?
Yeah.
And 1 cup equals 8 fluid ounces. So 1 gallon equal how many fluid ounces? So you have to multiply 16 and 8 to get how many fluid ounces in 1 gallon. So 1 gallon equal 128 fluid ounces. That's why we're gonna multiply each time when you convert from gallon to fluid ounces, we're gonna multiply by 128. Okay, so let's take a look to this table here. If we have 1 gallon, it will be 128. And then if we have 2 gallons, so you need to multiply it by 128 to give us the number of fluid ounces, which is 256. And then if we have 3 gallons, I'm going to multiply by 128 again to get the number of fluid ounces, which is 384. Okay. Now, the question is, how can we compare between 350 fluid ounces and 3 gallons? Okay, I will ask a question for you, Ali Sihati. Are you still with
Okay.
me?
Yes.
Okay, Ali, which is the small unit here, fluid ounces or gallons?
Gallons.
Gallons is the small unit?
Oh, no, 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 no. Fluid ounces.
Keep
Sorry.
focus, man. Okay, so 350 fluid ounces, put it as the same because as we learned before, you have to put the small unit as the same. So 350 fluid ounces, put it as the same, and then try to convert gallons to fluid ounces. As I said before, you have to multiply it by 128 to give us the number of fluid ounces. So 3 multiply 128 equals
Four.
384 fluid ounces. So as we see here, we have the same unit in both sides. We have fluid ounces here and we have fluid ounces here, right?
Yeah.
So in this case, forget about the units and let's compare between the numbers. So we have here 350 and we have here 384. Which is greater, 350 or
Oh,
384?
easy. 384.
Yeah, great. So in this case, we can say 3 gallons is greater than 350 fluid ounces. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, guys, write this and then we're gonna move to the next page. In the next page, I need you to help me to convert between some measures or some units of measuring liquid volume.
I mute myself or no?
Yes, you can mute yourself.
Thank you.
Okay, everyone, let's move to the next page. Okay, before we start the next page, let me draw for you our model here to use it to convert between this measurements. Okay, so we have big G, and inside it we have 4Q, and inside each Q we have 2 pence, and inside each one we have 2 cups. Okay, now I will ask someone to help me with the first one, number 2 here. 2 pence equal how many cups? Okay, so we're gonna convert from pence to cups. We're gonna multiply by what? Abdul Mohsen.
Yes, Mister.
Hi Abdul Mohsen, how are you?
Good.
Okay, now Abdul Mohsen, we have how many cups in 1 pence?
2.
2. We're gonna multiply by 2 here. So because P equals 2 pence or 2 cups, right?
Yeah.
So we're gonna multiply by 2. As you see here, 2 multiplied by 2 equals 4. So 2 pence equal 4 cups. Thank you, Abdul Mohsen. Great job, man. Okay, what about Ryan
Welcome.
Akbar?
Hi, Mr. Mo'men.
Hi, Ryan. The next one, 3 gallons equal how many quarts?
So gallons to quarts, you have to multiply by 4.
Yeah, excellent. Because we have how many quarts in 1 big gallon? So let me remind you about our shape here.
Q?
We have 4 Qs here, right?
Yeah.
So we have 4 quarts in 1 gallon. So you should multiply by 4 here. So 3 multiplied by 4 equals 12. So 3 gallons equal 12 quarts. Thank you
Yep.
so much, Ryan. Okay, what about Yusuf?
Yes, Mister.
Okay, Yusuf, the next one, we have number 4. 6 quarts equal how many cups? So we're gonna multiply by what?
4 multiplied by 6.
Okay, so how we have here quarts, right? Equal how many cups?
Yes.
Inside the quart, how many cups inside the quart?
24. I mean.
Man, I'm asking how many cups inside the quart? How many cups inside the quart? I draw it for you. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 cups in 1 queue, in 1 quart. So you have to multiply by 4, okay?
Okay.
So 4 multiplied by 6 equals what?
24.
Thank you, Yusuf. Okay. The next one, Abdelaziz.
Yes, Mister.
Hi, Abdelaziz.
Hi.
Are you ready for the next one?
Yes.
Are you ready? I can't hear you.
Yes.
Yeah, like that. Okay, so let's see here. 4 gallons equal how many pence? So what we're gonna multiply here, multiply by what? Okay, let me think about it. So we have gallon, right?
Yeah.
Okay, how many pence in 1 gallon?
2.
Okay, let me draw it for you. We have this gallon. And how many pence in 1 gallon? Okay, let me, how many B in the gallon here?
8.
How many B?
8.
Yeah, 8.
8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have 8 P in 1 gallon, right?
Yeah. Yes.
So we're gonna multiply by what?
By 8. 8.
So 4 multiplied by 8 equals what?
32.
Yeah, excellent, 32.
Yeah.
Great job. Okay, thank you so much, Abdulaziz. Okay, the next one. I think Ahmed Shammasi. He's laughing.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm laughing like you saying it with slow voice.
Okay. The next one. 5 cups equal how many fluid ounces?
Okay.
It's not in our model, but you have to keep in your mind how many fluid ounces in 1 cup.
Wait.
How many fluid ounces in 1 cup?
1 cup.
Stop cheating. I see you.
Oh. Wait. With 5 multiply what by what gives us 4?
No,
5
no, no,
multiply
no,
by
no,
9.
don't forget about this. Forget about this. Forget about this.
Yeah.
Okay? Forget about the answer.
Okay. Wait. You said what? How many are fluid ounces? Well, each fluences is. I keep guessing the answer and I forget it.
It's 8.
Is it 4?
1 cup equal 8 fluid ounces. Okay, so 5 multiplied by 8 equals what?
5 multiplied by 8, 35.
5 multiplied by
Wait,
8 equals
40.
what?
40.
Yeah, 40. Great. Okay, thank you so much, Ahmed Shamasi. Okay,
Mr.
the
Mo'men,
next
can you
one.
teach me?
Okay, I think I need someone smart here. Okay, Faris Salamin. Okay,
Keep the
Faris.
smaller.
Yeah. So keep the small number. Excellent. Keep the small one.
Yeah.
The small one, keep it as the same. So where is the small unit? Gallons or cups?
Cups.
Cups. So let's keep it at the same. And how can we convert gallons to cups? How many cups in 1 gallon?
16.
Yeah, great. 16. So 2 multiplied by 16 equals what?
32. They are equal.
32 cups. So we have the same, so they are equal. Okay, the next one, who can help? Ryan, okay, Ryan.
Yay, finally.
Okay, the next one. We have here 4 pence equal how many cups? Or greater than or smaller than 6 cups. So where is the small unit? Pence or cups?
Pence.
The small unit?
Cups.
Cups, yes. So let's write 6 cups as the same. And how can we convert from cups or from pence to cups?
I have to multiply by 2.
Yeah, multiply by 2, so it will be 8 cups. So which is greater, 8 or 6?
Of course, 8.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Ryan Akbar. Okay, and the last question with, okay, Abdul Aziz.
Mr. Mo'men,
Yes, Ryan?
yesterday when I went to Think Center, I did not homework.
Okay, wait after this question. So hurry up, please, because we don't have enough time.
I will open my
So quartz or pent is a small one. Pent is a small one, okay? So we're gonna multiply here by 2, so it will be 10 pence. So 11 is greater. Okay, yes, Ryan? Okay, guys, that's our lesson for today. Don't forget to check your homework and think central. You can leave. If you want to leave, you can leave now. Yes,
Mr.
Ryan?
Mo'men, yesterday I saw the Think Central of homework and I didn't saw the homework. It wasn't there.
Are you sure?